Like, look, God, like, I'm cool with whatever it is at this point, whether I'm gonna be in a relationship or not be in a relationship. Like, he's one of my biggest inspirations, and like, we just get each other. He's a hustler. I love watching him. He inspires me to do better.
Okay, that they have quietly separated. This ain't their first separation though. Okay, every time they get, into they fight, and you know, I we get word, and so apparently this is real this time, and they haven't announced. And I'm just trying to figure out why they ain't announced. They don't announce everything else.
They once seemed like a match scripted by fate, one of hip-hop's hardest-charging moguls and a reality TV star turned entrepreneur. Yet behind the gloss of red carpet smiles and social media flexes, whispers have emerged of a quiet split. What began as a bold musical confession morphed into 7 years of twists so dramatic they could fill a movie. If only the ending weren't still unwritten. Today we unravel how Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons went from chart-topping crush to silent separation, and why their story speaks volumes about love in the fast lane. It all kicked off in 2015 when Yo Gotti dropped the single Down in the DM. No casual shout-out. Even the track's title hinted at something deeper. He rapped, "And I just followed Angela Simmons? Boy, I got a crush on Angela Simmons," slamming his intentions on blast for millions to hear. That move wasn't just daring, it was a public declaration, a rap-fueled billboard advertising his admiration. Fans were stunned. Here was a street-raised artist bearing his heart like an R&B crooner, all over a reality star best known for her family's fashion empire. Social feeds lit up. Was this marketing stunt or genuine longing? For Gotti, it clearly felt real. No filters, no safety nets. By the time the chorus hit, listeners weren't just bobbing their heads to the beat, they were invested in a budding love story. And yet, despite the bold lyrics, Angela didn't bite right away. She'd watch from afar, her hesitancy foreshadowing the complicated road ahead. But this public flirtation was merely the opening salvo. Fast forward to early 2016. Angela stunned the world by announcing her engagement to engineer and model Sutton Tennyson. Out went the crush-chasing headlines. Enter the woman ready to build a life and a family. By September, she'd welcomed baby Sutton Joseph, her priorities crystal clear: mother first, celebrity second. This turn of events left Gotti in an unexpected position. His anthem-like confession hadn't landed, and life marched on for Simmons without him. Yet his determination only intensified. Rather than fade into the background, Gotti quietly continued carving his empire. Studios, business deals, and CMG label expansions filled his schedule. Meanwhile, Angela embraced domestic life, staking her claim as a mom and mogul. The crush that once sounded so certain now felt like a lyric from another universe. But neither of them knew this chapter would end in heartbreak. Then, tragedy struck, shattering their trajectories. December 3rd, 2018. A date forever seared into Angela's story. Sutton Tennyson, her fiancé and father of her child, was found gunned down in his driveway during an argument. The headlines whispered of gunfire claiming his life. No suspects, no clear motive, just profound loss. For Simmons, the public persona briefly vanished. Instagram captions turned solemn. She leaned on family and faith to navigate unfathomable grief. Fans and friends flooded her comments, reminding her she wasn't alone. Yet no words could fill the void. Gotti watched from the sidelines, his own world shadowed by rumors of past beefs and underworld ties. Though unconnected to Sutton's death, he understood how quickly violence could derail everything. Their paths remained parallel, both marked by tragedy, each forging onward in its wake. In the aftermath of loss, new possibilities sometimes emerge. By January 2023, what seemed impossible became public. Angela and Yo Gotti officially went Instagram official. After years of speculation, fueled by fan theories and paparazzi sightings, the two were photographed holding hands at an awards after-party. It wasn't a PR stunt. Their smiles looked genuine. The aura, electric. Followers who'd tracked Gotti's 2015 confession and Simmons' heartbreak now saw these two as survivors who found solace in each other. Comments poured in. This is real love. Finally, you're happily ever after. Still, some skeptics raised eyebrows. Could a romance built on past heartbreak and 7 years of hype survive the glare of celebrity? The couple seemed eager to prove them wrong. Vacation snaps, matching streetwear, and joint interviews painted a picture of unity. But fame often comes with a price. October 2023 brought a jarring headline. Angela Simmons hit with a $48,704.40 default judgment for unpaid rent on her New Jersey penthouse. Luxury living costs stacked up, and a judge ruled she'd fallen behind on payments. Social feeds exploded. How could a woman with brand partnerships, a reality TV background, and a boyfriend with a reported net worth in the 8 figures let this happen? The narrative shifted from girl boss to financial cautionary tale. Insiders whispered that Gotti wasn't thrilled. Sources claimed he felt turned into a walking ATM. Lavish gifts, private jets, and high-end hotels all adding up. He'd given generously, but the lawsuit hinted at a one-sided dynamic. Money troubles often precede deeper cracks. Just as viewers processed the rent drama, rumors emerged of Gotti sliding into other women's DMs. Headlines cited a Vegas sighting. Gotti and social media personality Nurse leaving the area hotel together while Simmons was back in Memphis. Bloggers dissected every detail, matching hotel slippers, late-night stories, whispered inside scoops. For many, this felt like déjà vu. The man who once chased his crush via rap versus now chasing secrets on his phone. Fans split in 2 camps. Those urging Simmons to protect her peace and others clamoring for evidence, demanding photos or receipts. Neither side held back, creating a digital storm around their private lives. Amid the chaos, another relationship was unfolding.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Your label paying off. You've been working hard, Big Lo.
Oh my God.
July 2022 saw Gotti sign Memphis rapper GloRilla to his CMG label after her breakout hit, FNF, Let's Go. What followed looked straight out of a hip-hop fairy tale. $500,000 cash bags, custom chains, and a brand new Maybach SUV delivered with all the flair of a luxury unboxing video. Fans loved the generosity. Industry insiders, however, wondered if the generosity crossed a line. A private jet clip of Gotti and GloRilla signing contracts went viral, reigniting speculation. Was the support purely business, or was there a spark nobody saw coming? For Simmons, watching her partner lavish love on another artist in such public fashion had to sting. The blurring of business and romance proved dangerous territory, especially when rumors of backstage parties and after-hours chats swirled. When careers collide with romance, the fallout can be brutal. May 2025, the latest clues suggest Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons have quietly gone their separate ways. No official statements, no farewell posts, just a steady erasure of joint appearances. Couple photos disappear. Friendly group snaps remain, but nothing together. Their social media silence speaks volumes in an age where every moment is Instagrammed. Friends close to the pair report busy schedules, studios, endorsements, TV shoots. But fans see a pattern of distance growing. They say silence is louder than words, and in this case, it's deafening. 2 high-profile figures once inseparable now exist in parallel feeds. No tears, no accusations, just a hushed departure from a saga that captivated millions. So, what really happened between them? From a rap confession that took the internet by storm to a love story some hailed as destiny, Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons' 7-year journey feels like a masterclass in modern celebrity romance. Bold in public, messy in private. We've seen crushes turned reality, tragedy rewritten as new chapters, and business deals tested by personal loyalties. Yet in the end, their love story quietly closed without a fanfare, reminding us that not every headline-grabbing pairing is built to last. Was this a case of true love overshadowed by fame, or simply two people chasing moments that couldn't endure? Drop your thoughts below. Was their split inevitable, or did we just miss the signs? And if you've been hooked by this saga, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell because here at HushBuzzz, the next story is already brewing. Catch you soon.